Galen is actually very. Sorry, hold on.
Oh,
Just
okay?
getting off of being sick, guys. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
Okay, so Galen would look much like you would think of supermodels almost, but not that thin, just a little bit thicker. But she's very lanky and very tall. She's about 6'3".
Mm-hmm.
But she has no muscle whatsoever. She just has a little bit of meat on her bones, and she has long down to her ass, where she keeps it in two braids on
Yeah. Yes.
her
Okay.
head, silvery hair, and she actually has a tattoo of what looks like an eye, but in the middle of the eye, it's made to look like the sun on her forehead.
Interesting choice for tattoos.
Well, it's easier to depict the sun than a star
If
in
you
an
say so.
eye. No, in an eye.
It can still be a star if you wish.
Okay, fine, star. Fair enough.
Tattoos are easily changed. The tattoo artists, they know how to do that.
True. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Then it's a eye with a star in the center of the eye. And she did that she did that on purpose because all throughout her training she was known as the Stargazer. So she decided to take it on literally.
Check. Okay, do you wish to talk amongst yourself for a bit?
Mickey's a lot shorter than everybody else.
She makes it up in mass, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true. Mickey's like 5'5" ish, which is actually pretty short, I think, for an Exalted.
Yes.
Would Galen know all of their names at this
No.
moment?
No. You have to introduce yourself to the people that are sitting around you.
So her astrology doesn't even do that. That sucks.
I fear you are over. Let me put it this way. Maybe later on you want to actually do a proper astrology roll and you see how useful it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Not useful at all.
It is.
Okay.
There are just limitations to it.
If you know how to handle it.
All right. I would incline my head to the redhead first, and then the other, almost as tall as me, lady, and I would say out in a dreamy type of voice, and I'm not going to try it because my throat's sore.
Next time.
I am Galen Jonaset of House Ledal.
Okay, for the Luxians, an enemy. She's a dynast. She comes from the realm.
Oh wait, I'm there too. Sorry, I wasn't fully paying attention. And
No, I know.
brief description for Mikri. She actually looks a little out of place wearing a kimono, because you see like a 5'5" woman with pretty dark tanned skin. And she has a lot of, well, you don't see most of them. I think most of her scars are covered up, but you do see like a scar on her right cheek, and she has dark blue eyes, and she's actually pretty muscular. But again, you probably don't see most of her physique because of the kimono, which covers up most of her body. But still, she's short and stocky. And cocky.
Short, stocky, and cocky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Okay, and that would be the introductions a little bit. Oh, Does the lost
Actually,
egg,
if
Sayala Dana, introduce herself as well? Do you introduce yourselves properly?
To them?
No, to the people that are sitting around us.
Mm,
Yes, the organizers put you all at the same table, as it were.
I
Yes,
find
May I
it
because
very
first
suspicious.
may I first ask one question before we continue?
Of course.
Where's Lekiko?
Oh damn.
That's very important for me. Then I know how to react.
One moment. There's something stuck in my throat.
I remember I was dancing with her before, but I assume she went back to play her bodyguard.
Yes, indeed.
Back to her job.
Yes,
Okay, so
indeed.
she's
She
not
returned
around
back
at
to
the
her job, so
moment.
not
Okay,
quite
okay.
yet.
Okay,
Ah,
cool. Right.
damn it.
Continue.
Yes, indeed. Damn. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. It really threw me off.
Okay. I think
Yes.
Dries
Now,
was...
as
Yes.
saying something.
Yes. Yes. Nice to meet you. I am Sayala Dynat. And she takes a big turkey wing and puts it in her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Turkey.
Vickery slightly... No, actually she gets up. But she says, a pleasure to meet both of you ladies. My name is Miura Mikuri, the scarred bulwark of Lukshai, and recently also the hero of Chiaroscuro. And she looks very proud of that.
Yes. Yes, I can imagine. Completely. Easily.
Galen gives an approving nod and gestures her to sit back down.
And actually, she's then like, and it is a great pleasure to make the acquaintance of two such ravishing ladies. And crap, you guys are sitting at the table. Dries, what's your character doing? Eating, right?
Uh-huh. Stuffing her face with the turkey leg.
If Vickery can, she'll still try to grab a hand and kiss it.
You'll get
And
you'll have a greasy hand when you're done.
that's what the bowls of water are for. Yes.
Do I succeed, Dries, or do I need to roll something for that?
Yeah, she's too distracted with the turkey legs that she doesn't notice you're grabbing her hand.
Okay. And she does the same with Janicet is her name?
Galen.
Oh, Galen. She does the same with Galen, but she for some reason seemed more interested in Sayala.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Sayala
Galen.
probably wasn't even giving her a glance.
No.
Mm.
Galen
Food, lots of food.
slightly.
You were cutting out,
And-
Richard?
Oh, I
How
said
does she
Galen
react?
blushes.
Ah, okay.
Galen blushes slightly and inclines her head, not really sure how to respond to that.
Right. Just for clarity's sake, Galen notes that two of these people are Luke Shines because they're probably wearing. Are you wearing your?
No.
Nope, nothing.
No.
So
No.
they could be.
But
anywhere. Okay.
I said I was the scarred bulwark of Lukshai.
Yes. Good point. Yes. So you're actually sitting down to eat with a notorious enemy of the realm.
But
They
who
are
is
traitorous.
so
They're
charming.
traitorous. These these traitorous dogs just abandoned their over fealty and then struck out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Bitches.
Or that is how history paints them. But yes.
Yeah. Galen knows that history is written by the winners.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
She is a scholar, so yes,
Mhm.
she would know that. Okay, well,
So she'll leave the judgment for herself. Even though she's supposed to harbor hatred for her, she'll like have a little bit of irritation at them, but for the most part she'll leave that judgment to see how they react and how they act.
okay, cool. Let's see. Next to you, on the table next to you, as it were, you're sitting at the end of the table, by the way. So on the end, on the left side, shall we say, a few gentlemen are actually discussing, actually starting to have are discussing things. They are talking about the fate of the let me put it. They are discussing how far the realms should expand their influence around creation. I mean, they are the bastion of all that is good and proper, but how many barbarians must they actually convince of the virtue of their existence? That is what they're just discussing.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, indeed. No one
Yeah.
cares.
Same here.
No one cares.
Nope.
Luckily, actually you're visited by a guest, which is a great honor. Oh, damn it. You're visited by a guest, which is a great honor. He says, greetings, ladies. May I join you for a while?
Who's saying that? That's actually
It's
Vickery's
a-
first reaction to the interruption.
It is a man with with brown hair, red eyes, who has a lithe, graceful but somewhat strong build. He's wearing a dashing kimono which is a nice orange red combination, which colors very well with his eyes and hair. Actually, those who yes, that's enough for now.
I
Actually, Saella knows him. It's because she ran into him in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you the
Nope.
guy I'm not interested in.
Yeah, well, you could
Vickery
say
briefly goes, yes, what can we help you with? But she sounds annoyed.
right. He sits down and is proper. Asks you if he can pour you a drink.
Well,
I
I
look up at him
can
and I
never
look
say no
down.
to that.
Go ahead.
And of course, the guest politely pours you a drink. Politely pours you all a drink of your choice if it's available. Luckily, there are servants maids serving people around, so that's fine. And you go, I have met this lady here before, but I fear that the others are still new to my eyes. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kafak Sai Terin.
Yes, go fuck yourself.
Hmm. Do
And
I know?
you
I
are
need to write his name down. Hold on, I'm looking for my notes. Ah, here
Mhm.
they are.
Yeah,
What's
and
his
every
first
time
name?
you say it,
Terin.
Darren?
Yes.
Okay.
Teren. Sorry,
Okay.
In.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. Let's see. What else? No.
Yeah, Mikri just like quickly goes. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Yura Mikri. Wait, no, full title. Fuck, I forget.
Chusai, right?
Chusei. Yeah, it's Chusei. My name is, yeah, it's been a while. Chusei Miura Mikri, the Scar Bulwark of Luxai. Hero of Chiaroscuro. Yeah, she has to add that now too.
I've actually added your title to your aspect so that you can remember it, and because it is an aspect in itself.
Hmm.
Now, was it? Ah, yes. I've heard that you fought really well in the battle against the Battle of the Fae.
I did my part.
Oh, I would be very honored if you would tell me a bit about your experiences these days, and perhaps even to hear about, perhaps to hear something about how you inspired your troops to such great acts of valor.
Oh, it wasn't just me that did all the work. Cause it's
Mhm.
always the little people that get that easily are basically forgotten about. And after all, it's they who deal with most of the ugly stuff in war. That's the unfortunate truth of things.
Ah, yes, it is. It is all that make because we are strong and tough. It means that it is our duty to do the heavy lifting. However, there
Exactly.
is not enough of us.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And of course, like
Mhm.
he asked, I tell him about the battle. But yeah, even though Mikri is going like, "Whoa, I'm the hero" and stuff like that,
Mhm.
the whole thing that has happened basically with what's his name, I can't remember, but basically the guy who was like in love with her. That still like weighs
Ah,
heavy on her heart. So she
Oscar.
often
Yes.
tells about the people who like sacrificed and whatnot, and she
hmm
can't take all the credit.
hmm Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. And of course, Taron is not only interested in he listens. He listens. He's a great listener.
Mhm.
He lets you speak every word that you want to. It goes, Oh, wow. Occasionally just making little sounds that shows how much he appreciates your story. And occasionally just ask a question to clarify a thing here or there. He's hanging from your lips, as they say.
Oh, all right then.
Yes, indeed.
Or hanging on your every word for us Americans.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, that's a good point. Let's see. Well, of course, Taron does not only listen to the strong ladies. He also asks Sayala Dynaf to to ask from. So, where are you from, Lady Dynaf? Was it? Yes. Where are you from?
I
Mercury
am.
also would like to know this.
Indeed.
While she's munching with her mouth full, saying
Mm-hmm.
from, I am from an unimportant town that's not worth mentioning.
And then Mercury is like, but oh, if you hail from this town, I would say it's very worth mentioning. After all, it's where you are from.
Ah. No, she
Um,
actually looks over to Mikiri and she literally sighs. Oh.
Yes, I get that reaction a
and
lot.
you will get it a lot as well. Terence smoothly goes in and goes, and what brought you to our fair city?
Adventure.
Adventure. Are you here to fight the foes of creation, or are you
I'm
here
here to
for...
fight any foe I can find. That's all of
Ah,
us.
Ooh,
hmm,
challenging.
hmm,
Getting all serious with it.
yes. We, no, I'm not certain that we have a ring that is challenging enough for someone who's been blessed by the dragons.
Hmm.
And considering the current
And then Vickery
troubles, yes.
And then Vickery goes, perhaps Madam would be interested in a friendly sparring match.
I never do friendly.
Oh, I see. How
Oh
interesting.
God,
What?
this is already gonna be bad.
I hope you
Yes.
at least do non-lethal.
Like I said, I never do friendly. When I fight until you're down.
By down you mean dead? Or knocked out?
Not moving.
Okay, I can live with that.
Just hold very,
Intriguing.
very still.
You-
Darren mutters.
Galen just giggles as she's listening to this.
Yes, perhaps you would be, perhaps having a little bit of a sparring match would be interesting. Wouldn't you think so? And she smiled broadly. What? You think I'm not up to it? Is that it?
Eating now.
I understand all too well. Vickery looks like she's taken a liking to this woman.
Oh dear word.
Now, of course, let's not forget the news arrival from the glorious realm. Greetings, Ladal-san, and he bows a little. I hope the journey here and to this to our fair city has proven uneventful.
Oh, how could it prove uneventful? 3 days of travel, 3 nights of looking at nothing but stars? I mean, that's an event in and of itself. How dare you ask if it was uneventful? Pshaw, I say.
I was merely hoping that the storm of us would not have ruffled your hairs.
Oh, well, in that case, and she pulls her braids to her front and she looks them over. Do you see any ruffles?
Well, I should get a bit of a closer look.
And she holds them out for him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Wonderful. And he looks them over, studies them, goes, This is wonderful hair, so smooth and silk-like.
Oh, yes, I have many special creams that I use for my hair.
Ah,
Unique
right.
creams.
Really?
Does she say that out loud?
Yes. You need creams.
Vickery chuckles slightly.
I look over, well, at least I don't look like a pig.
I never said I look like a pig, I just act
Yes.
like one.
And then Galen responds, well played, well played. Fair enough.
Now, what has brought such a lovely lady to the harsh south?
Well, I was reading the stars about a week back, and I found that now is the opportune time to be in Chiaroscuro for me, because things are going to happen that are going to need my attention.
Oh, what? Pray tell, what things are those? Perhaps we could assist you.
Well, from what it looks like, let's see. You're probably going to die in the next few days. No, I'm just kidding. And she actually says that out loud. She says, honestly, the stars don't tell all of their secrets, but they do give hints now and then. But I know that there will be events that will unfold that require the help of not only me, but these lovely ladies here as well.
What?
What? Okay.
We've just met. What are you actually trying to draw me into?
Oh, I'm not drawing you into anything, my dear lady. You're the hero.
Yeah, this is true.
If something in Chiaroscuro happens, aren't you gonna be there?
Silent.
Wow, Ramsey's quiet. What?
He's thinking, should I be there or not?
He's thinking, where is this going? Yes, Tyrion is asking you about who you are, where you came from, what are your plans are. He just tries to get to know you as people. Do you tell him everything? Do you tell him, the usual things?
I give him as little as possible. I am
Okay.
just a full-fledged warrior, that's it. Shut up, move away.
I'm a gladiator. Stop interrupting my meal.
Or I'll spike you to my sword.
Something like that. I'm certain that Mickey will answer the right. Well, let Ramses etc. Now, Galen, does she talk with this interesting young man?
She'll engage him in conversation as long as it does not go into her personal life.
Oh no. He's just interested in sharing stories about whatever you find about what you find important. Yeah.
Oh, then
You
he's
can-
gonna hear a lot about stars.
Oh, most definitely. And well, you have a pleasant hour of conversation, so to speak, and then let's see what. Ah yes, a woman comes to sit by you. She looks rather. Let's see. What does she look like? Ah, she walks like she has no bones in her body. It is all fluid and graceful. She also she bows for you and say, "Please, may this one join you in your conversation?"
Yeah, but before we do that, all when you said she walks like she has no bones in her body, all I could see was in the Harry Potter movie how his arm flops down.
You can have any visual that you want. She actually has very short hair, which is cropped just below the ears, as it were. It has a greenish, yes, faintly, very faintly,